Girl. Then last but not least, support. Alright. Alright. The 20th is going to be really interesting because Mason can do a ton because of how his brother's girlfriend is recovering from the hospital. She's doing great, by the way, because Deon, of course, yes. And also for Jerry, well, sadly, he has to go to a funeral, and I hope that goes well for him. Dumbell, he's actually going to his little cousin's birthday party, and please pardon me for the choppy audio. I'm just that poor. And then Greg, he's basically spending the day with his wife for her birthday tomorrow. And then for Brownie, she's just been going through a really difficult time because she actually has some suicidal thoughts, which I was really pico shocked to hear, and I hope that she's doing well. And Brownie, I thank you a ton for basically being in that live stream for me the other day. I think it was yesterday, yeah, because I had a meltdown, right? And I forgot to add Jerry's name on this adorable domino that I set up because all of us, I'm not sure for Darren, I'm sure he probably is because he loves educating himself about World War II in Germany. He's a big fan of it, and he's Chinese, for the ones who are really curious. These are the names that I wanted to share that portrays as my viewers. For the ones that are newcomers here, I don't like to say the word love, though, because it's so personal. Not love you directly, but again, because I'm a spade, right? Error A, so that makes sense. It's a little confusing about my sexuality. It's error A's questioning, okay? But with the same sex, so that makes sense. In the end, it's 11 o'clock even, yeah. And it's the 19th of July on a Saturday. So very quick, I wanted to give a big thank you for all of them, okay? The plants that you see here, well, you can see why I gave mine as a cactus, right? Hint of my state's origin. Basically, Brownie represents a jalapeno because she goes through a lot and she was frustrated about Shelby have told Buff to us because of what Dumbell have went through. I don't want to share it because I don't want Dumbell to feel upset. Don't worry, it's not a bad thing. I mean, it's a little personal. If it's your first timer here, you got to be on my live stream to know more about our, I like to call us planters, right? My plant group. Because I know people like to say stand, or for people that are into BTS Army, I like to say plant group, right? Not mistaken for you buy vegetables at the grocery store, okay? She goes through a lot, and she sometimes gets frustrated like I am, and I can relate, right? Also, with me being a cactus, well, I can be a little difficult at first. Well, I'm really open-minded, but once you get, if you basically would give me a really difficult time, I can be a little prickly, right? Shelby, on the other hand, which is a newcomer that arrived here today, she's supposed to be the pumpkin, because of how protected she is. And not to mention, she's a lesbian. Just wanted to share that. Deanna, she's supposed to be bi, but female leaning, right? Or same-sex leaning. I know there's a word for it for my bisexuals out there, okay? And let's just say that she's looking over Dumbell. And I made Dumbell as a little cute pea shooter because Dumbell is so innocent and he needs to be protected, right? Plus, this is gonna sound weird, but pea shooter's adorable. And I love him. And Dumbell gives me the little cute shamrocks. He's just so innocent. Okay, again, if you're not autistic, you may not understand. Okay, Aspie's on here. Let's be simple. So, I protect all my Aspie or autistic viewers at all costs. Mason, he's supposed to be the bok choy. Again, I like to say this the other way, the Arizona term. The fighting lettuce, right? Because he is the tallest in our group. He's 6'6.5", so he's practically a giant, of course. And he has to peck to the punches of what he had to go through because of his brother and his girlfriend that were in a car accident, right? And also, he's been pushed around because he's half black and half Japanese, and I don't understand that. So, do not mistreat tall people that way. Well, no one should mistreat each other. Plus, I'm sure he could basically kick your ass. So, and plus, Deon, I think it's supposed to be a separate plant. Even though this is not accurate, but this is how I would see them. Because these plants are all unique in different ways. Lauren, she's a sweetheart, right? That have went through quite a bit of trauma. And learned if you basically are in this. I just noticed that you were blocked. I didn't block you, of course, because it's Stolas, but it's his Brontalenka. Okay, you know, I know he's trying to look out for me, but I gotta drop him. As in, he's gotta how to sninkle off and just, whatever. Because of how much of a deer she is. And I forgot the name of this gorgeous plant, because think about gorgeous flowers. She is a deer to me, right? And I love how she taps the hearts on the live streams. I love how she does that. I do. Okay? And then for Greg, his favorite is supposed to be the magnet. And since, well, I already mentioned my state. Okay, let's just say that his country loves my state. And let's just say that we are practically similar to magnets. We have similar mannerisms. We connect. Like, literally, we connect. Okay? So, well, let's just say that the magnet is red. Just to be a little bit random, right? I don't know how that could be a plant when it's set up with the mothership. It's really interesting. And then, since he's not here at the moment because of his helicoptering Asian parents, because he's Chinese, right? It's a true stereotype, sadly. Is Darren Xu. I hope he's been doing okay. And he's supposed to just be being because he jumps randomly. He could be here one day, then he's gone the next. And Darren, I hope that you're doing well, and hopefully that to Buddha's belly, of Burma's beans, that I hope that your parents didn't have to just confiscate your phone for some dumb reason, especially since you're 19, you go to college, you basically drive your own car. You know, they need to just treat you as a human being that is a grown adult teen, right? That is independent and bring, you know, however you feel then you should. Your parents, though, it is good to be helicopter parents, but to an extent, right? And I just want to share this because this is a little bit random, and this is supposed to be based off the first road, which is the yard. It also added the cowboy award theme. I didn't know that each road has their own theme, which is really interesting. I haven't played that much of Plants vs. Oh, well, a decent amount, but not every single road, sadly. And yes, I'm a fan. I am. So I wanted to share this because I want to honor my viewers. Since I don't think Deon, you might not be able to get this uploaded before midnight because I got 54 minutes left, but I already got the thumbnail. That counts. So I don't want to talk too long because I wanted to get this video processed before tomorrow because, well, tomorrow's the 20th, right? So it's a really, really, really difficult day for my viewers. Except for, well, Brownie, she's going to do a lot, but I'm getting her to down so that she can rest, of course. You know, I'm sure she wants someone to talk to, but I'm sure she probably needs to rest so that she can play with her guitar that she's practicing on I forgot what theme it was. It was the Hotel California, right? And I love every single one of my viewers. I don't say love you directly. That's more personal, but in a platonic way, right? Like platonic. I don't know how to explain it, okay? Because, well, I say love you to my mother, and maybe I'm born in the future that I may date affectionately and emotionally. I don't know. So I wanted us to share this because why not? And if you are a first timer here, because I don't read or respond to any comments, please pardon me for that, okay? Also, my Twitter is Deon Garp because I've been trying to get my doggy channel back. Also, miss my apartment 260. I've been trying to get that back, because of how I've just been going through a rough rut, right? And yeah, you've been talking almost 9 minutes. Well, technically a little bit over, well, yeah, almost 9 minutes. So, I want to make this under 10 minutes and hope to Buddha's belly that I could actually get this processed before midnight. And this is share 20 random things about me. Very quick. This is like really quick, okay? Because tomorrow's the 20th. I love the color green. I love goldfish crackers. I love the Nine Ancestor. I love ketchup. I do have a navel fetish. I do have a Nolly Korea fetish, right? Because of my Brazilian crush that I had. I love Brazil. I love water. I love apple juice. I love Luffy. Okay, so that's 10. I love penguins. I love dogs, personally. I love Eevee, the Pokemon. I am pretty much extremely short. I don't want to tell you my height. It's a secret. I'm not normal height. I love the hot climate because I was born and raised here, I love Kennedy. I am a Total Drama fan. I'm a Pokey fan. I'm a Mara fan. And then the last one, I'm a Smash, or better yet, yeah, but besides that, this would be 2-in-1. I am a Smash Brothers gamer, and my main is, because she's the one I played the most because I got her mains, is Samus Aran. Okay, under 10 minutes.